Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Paging Dr. Orthogram. My name is Oscar Reyna Blanco and I am a third year orthodontic resident at Harvard, but you can find me on social media as Dr. Orthogram. So about a year ago, I started an online Instagram about orthodontics and dentistry and healthcare. And the goal of that was to be able to answer any of your questions that you had about braces, Invisalign, or just what toothbrush you wanted to use. And then it became into something more. It became as a way to help give advice and inspire other people who want to go into dentistry, medicine, or whatever the journey and your big dream is. As a first generation high school graduate, first generation college graduate, and first generation doctor, I truly value mentorship. And so the opportunity that I had to be able to give advice and just kind of share my journey with you has been really inspiring to myself. And so I decided to expand into the YouTube world and came up with this new concept of Paging Dr. Orthogram. So a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in southern Mexico until I was about 15 years old. And then I moved to a small town in Washington State, about 2 hours of Seattle, Washington. And I've wanted to be a dentist since I can remember, since I was a little kid. That was my dream. And it wasn't until I got to dental school that I started to explore a little bit of these specialties. And one of the specialties I was very lucky to be introduced to was orthodontics. And during dental school, I had a mentor who did research on how crooked teeth and how wrong bites affect really kids' self-esteem and how they perceive themselves. And I was able to interview a lot of children who didn't have access to orthodontics and who weren't comfortable with their smiles. And I really saw how much of an impact you can do as an orthodontist. They really say that a smile is your best thing you can wear, and it's true. As an orthodontist, you have the opportunity to impact someone's life in such a traumatic way. You're really able to change the way they perceive themselves and how they later on project that happiness out to the world. And I'm 100 days from graduation and being able to do this full time as a career, and I am so excited. And I just wanted to share that with you a little bit. One of the questions that I get a lot is, how do I become an orthodontist? What are the steps that I've taken to become the orthodontist? So in today's video is going to be really quick. We're going to jump right into it. The first question, the first topic today is what steps do you have to take to get into or become an orthodontist? And so the first step is you graduate high school and you have to attend a college. And I attended the University of Washington in Seattle, Washington. Go Dogs! I had a great opportunity to go to the University of Washington, and I had a great experience there. But one of the unique things that I don't know if many of you guys know, that if you want to apply to medical or dental school, you're supposed to take a list of requirements. These requirements usually include a year of biology, a year of chemistry, a year of physics, and another couple of science courses. But you're not required to necessarily major in a science. So for me, it was an opportunity to major in something different, be able to explore other topics while I was in college, and I ended up majoring in something that I was really passionate about and did a business degree. And during my time at the business school, I got the opportunity to learn a lot about marketing, management, and all these other things that you don't necessarily learn about in dental school or in medical school or anything like that. And so after I've completed my business requirements and then I took all of my prereqs to apply to dental school, I ended up applying, and I applied to a lot of schools, and at the end I had to pick, and really I just had an amazing opportunity, and I ended up attending the University of California, San Francisco. And I ended up going to UCSF because when I interviewed there, I really saw how the faculty and the students were really happy, and they really worked on things, not just in dentistry, but in access to care and access to dentistry for the community. And so I really fell in love with the program, and I ended up going there. And I spent 4 years. So when you attend dental school, 4 years to become a general dentist. And during those 4 years, you learn everything from how to do cleanings, how to do injections, how to do fillings, extractions, root canals, a little bit of everything. And so during that time, I really got to explore different specialties. Like I was mentioning, I truly fell in love with orthodontics, and I really found that my passion and my creativity was really good segue to orthodontics, and that was really where I could explore and give back to the community in a very positive impact kind of way. And so I ended up during dental school, I ended up doing a lot of research in orthodontics, and later on I applied to a bunch of residencies. And after a lot of interviewing and a lot of checking out different residencies, I ended up at Harvard. And at Harvard, I've spent the last 3 years doing a 3-year specialty training where we only focus on orthodontics. So that's something unique. So when you finish dental school, you're a full licensed general dentist. But if you want to continue your education and really focus in a specific area of dentistry, you go on to residency. And like I said, at Harvard, I've spent 3 years really looking into the specifics, new technology, and the way that we can move teeth in a healthy way and be able to give you that perfect smile that you've always wanted. And it's been an incredible 3 years, and I am really excited to say that I'm at less than 100 days from graduation. So it's been a great experience, and I can't really thank enough all the people that I've met along the way, and all the people who inspired me along the way. All right, guys, so that was a very quick first introduction of who I am and the steps that I took and the steps that are required to become an orthodontist. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to starting this chapter and starting this new journey with you guys. So please page me below any questions or any topics that you're interested of learning. Like I said, anything from dentistry, oral hygiene, orthodontics, or just life itself. I really would love to do these videos often and try to answer all of your questions. It's been a pleasure, and remember, your smile, my passion. Thank you guys. See ya.